Welcome back.
I'm a bit nervous now.
I've got to listen to the questions.
Championship, Premier League, love it.
Not Emi Buendia. You say the question again.
You can't give point to Doug.
I don't know how I feel being the only Spurs fan in the room.
We've got in his head, and the fact that this is a question.
Greatest manager to ever manage.
Ball draw, big fat quiz of the season. You ready?
No.
Welcome back to the second ever ball draw, big fat quiz of the season. We've sacked off last year's contestants because of their horrendous ball knowledge, but we've got some exciting guests taking up the mantle today, putting their ball knowledge on the line.
First up, in the middle, we've got Burnley's finest, Jacob Horsfall. How are you?
I'm good.
You ready?
No.
Roz is actually buzzing to have another gooner on the podcast. We've got Matt from the Back of the Net podcast.
Yes.
Joining us
Thanks for having
for
me
our
on.
channel debut.
Yes. I'm a bit
Brilliant.
nervous now, but quick.
You got this. I'm backing you, man.
Yeah, come on.
And to balance out the Arsenal agenda that we seem to have on our channel somehow, we've got Sonny from Sonny Talk Spurs.
I don't know how I feel being the only Spurs fan in the room. No,
Dangerous
I
place.
feel like my questions might be harder. That's what I'm feeling that energy already.
You got this.
There we go.
Right, I'll hit you with the rules. So, in a change from last year, I don't know if you watched last year's video, we were doing buzzers. This year, we're going with whiteboards. So, every question will get you to write down your answer, and then you'll all reveal at the same time. You get a point if you got the correct answer, and some questions might be a bit harder, so we'll do closest. We'll get the point. But we'll let you know as we go on. We'll start in August 2023 and just work our way through the season, questions from each month, etc. I think it'll be a good time.
I'm excited to see the ball knowledge on the show today.
Yeah.
No pressure. No pressure.
Matt's been talking up his ball knowledge in the DM.
Right, we'll start with a nicely easy opening question. In order, can you give us last season's top four?
We weren't in it.
No peeking.
That's an interesting one because I was thinking about it and I was like, I just did it off the cuff before researching it and I got it wrong.
It's the order.
We were in the Championship last season.
Top four in the champ.
Oh,
One's
I've
not
forgotten.
Don't forget there are cameras, so we'll know if someone's been cheating.
Yeah, I'm missing one.
Oh no.
I think this is a good one just to get your brains in focus for what's to come.
Okay.
I've
Right.
got it, I think.
Right, should we reveal in three?
Yeah.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Right, Sonny's gone City, Arsenal, United, Newcastle. City, Arsenal, United, Newcastle. Correct.
Yes.
Point for Sonny. Jacob, City, Arsenal, United, Newcastle. Correct. Point for you. Matt, City, Arsenal, United, Newcastle. There we go. See, that's what we like to see.
Do you know
One
what it
point
was?
for everyone first.
It's because they both United and Newcastle in the Champions League. And I
Embarrass themselves.
was like, oh yeah, they were there, weren't they?
That's genuine it. When I was doing the lineup before I researched it, I didn't have Man United. I completely forgot they were even in the Champions League.
Whoa.
They were that bad.
Bananas mistakes.
Yeah, that's what it was, yeah.
All right then.
Let's go.
Start of the season then. So let's start with August. In the transfer window, we had so many high transfers, so many over 100 million. But Man City, who was their biggest signing was Josko Gvardiol. Can you give us the fee in pounds? Nearest will get the point.
Do a quick conversion here.
Yeah, I'm used to transfer marks actually.
I'm gonna do the Euros.
He was their
With an exchange
biggest
rate.
transfer of the summer window. But how much did he cost?
Put a pound sign to start.
Nice. We'll do nearest gets the point.
Unless you're way off.
Or if you get it bang on, I'll give you 2 points.
I'm down.
I feel like
Feeling.
This
All right. 3, 2, 1. Matt, you've gone 82 million, 85 million, 80.4 million.
oh, what? He was giving it up.
He's
good.
dropping decimals.
Did you have the Euro fee in your head? Like the fee in euros?
No.
Oh,
No.
Well, it was 77 million pound. So, Sonny,
yeah.
you are the closest.
Ooh,
There you go.
I didn't need to put the point for it. Just looks more impressive. doesn't it?
77 million, which
tell
is
you.
interesting because he had a bit of a
Yeah.
slow start of the season, but he's starting to. Obviously, they're playing right now, and he bagged a goal.
Jordan Hughes.
This is not rubbing off.
Takes me back to school using whiteboard. No calling out.
Right, moving on. In August, in by far the best game from the opening weekend of Premier League action, Newcastle smashed 5 past Aston Villa. Can you name Newcastle's record ever transfer signing
Of all time.
Of all time.
of all time?
You recent.
Won't be Gabby or Bondahall, will it?
It's a guess. I can't think.
I think the more you think into it, the more wrong you'll be. You just need to be like, yes.
Oh, wait.
I'll spell it right either.
All right, 3,
It is-
2, 1.
Go with- I don't-
Buendia.
I just.
No.
Not Emi Buendia.
No.
Isak is correct. It is Isak.
Damn, yes.
I say Newcastle.
Yeah.
Is it Emi Buendia? Emi Buendia.
We were all like, okay.
Oh.
And it's not Gabby or Bogler.
Yeah.
Wait a second.
No, what? I've got to listen to the questions now.
Point to Jacob. Nice.
Well done.
What a mayor.
I like that though.
Oh, man.
Caught me off guard there. I was like, whoa.
You should find out after if Emi Buendia is
Newcastle. Yeah, all finished, yeah.
half a point.
All right, on the topic of Newcastle, they ended August with another banger of a match where they played Liverpool and they lost 2-1. Who got a red card in that match?
It's last season, isn't it?
Can you say the question again?
Is it red card for Newcastle? Yeah.
So, at the end of
That's what I need to
August,
know now.
Newcastle played Liverpool. The game finished 2-1. Who got a red card in that match? Newcastle versus Liverpool. Who got red carded? Sonny looks confident there.
I think this is because there was a bit of a discord.
It's
going
not
on.
Emi Buendia.
Debate about it, wasn't there? Because I remember I was watching it in the pub after Burnley and played. I don't know if he got actually sent off for it though.
Random guess.
All right, let's reveal in 3, 2, 1. Virg,
Oh.
Virg, treble. It is indeed Virgil van Dijk.
Because he said got through and he swiped them.
But people were saying, has he fallen off? And then
Yeah,
it's improved again.
Yeah.
And I
Is
was
it-
mental.
is it-
I was like, he has fallen
Yeah,
off.
that video where he was like, I'm not, they thought I was finished.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, come back on that. Let's go.
In round one.
It's early doors. It's early doors. We're still in September.
And this is a good question. This
I'm
way you get your point.
Liverpool Tottenham here.
Yeah.
Good strong start in August. How many falling off towards the end?
This one is more focused towards you, Matt. So,
Let's go.
one of the signings of the season, as Roz will put it.
No, you missed that one.
Oh, no. I'm skipping ahead.
We'll make
September.
Nice.
The first hat trick of the season was scored at the start of September. Actually, 3 were scored on the same day. Can you name the players who scored them? 1 point per correct answer. So there's 3 players who scored hat tricks at the start of September on the same day.
I think I know one.
3 hat tricks on the same day.
Ah,
If you play fantasy and you had these 3 guys in your team, you'd be buzzing.
I'm probably just going to go.
So there was 3 hat tricks on the same day. 1 point per.
I can't remember if Son
Correct,
scored
per player.
against us.
2.
But yeah, get as many as you can because there's 3 points up for offer if you can get them all.
Just going with the obvious ones.
There's a lot of brain power going on.
This is one of my favourite questions. I think if you know it, there's points to be had. Right, we'll give you 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Son, Watkins, Haaland. 2 points for you.
Take that.
Watkins, Haaland, Son. 2 points for you.
Oh.
I thought it was
Haaland, Salah, Son. 2 points for you. So
Victor-
Haaland and Son are correct.
Oh,
Yeah.
not Watkins.
No.
The other guy,
Second one.
Evan Ferguson.
Oh.
I thought he died.
Yeah.
I thought you were dead.
You're right. Like,
Literally, though. He scored that and then must have just dipped off. Yeah. Right, that was 2 points apiece, though. That's good.
I like that one.
think Sons was against us. to be
Yeah,
fair.
it must have been.
That's how I remember that
Yeah.
one. I think I was thinking of Haaland scoring against us, to be fair, as well.
Well, again,
I genuinely think all three of them have scored a hat-trick against
Yeah.
us, yeah.
One of the signings of the season, in our opinion, is Declan Rice. He scored his first goal for his new club Arsenal in September. Who did he score that goal against?
It was a late one, wasn't it? Pretty sure it was from a corner.
It might have been a late one.
that's giving me more confidence.
I think.
All right then.
Pressure.
You all seem pretty confident.
You've got to get this
I
one.
know, I know.
3, 2, 1. Man United, Man United, Man United.
Thank you, Jesus.
Correct.
My Arsenal fans would have gone at me.
Yeah, that's a point for
I
everyone.
realise every time I'm unveiling it, it's not even on shot.
That camera.
We're just showing the wall.
Thank God for that.
Fantastic.
I can have anything written.
Yeah.
Right. Newcastle's 20-year wait for Champions League football kicked off with a huge tie against AC Milan. But what was the score?
Jacob went straight in there. That was
I remember watching it,
confidence.
yeah. I do live there, so.
I remember this game very well.
Confidence. All right. 3, 2, 1. 0-0, 0-0, 0-0. Very
Yes!
He's back. He's back.
good. Back. He's
I nearly put one goal as well. I was
When I put up.
it was definitely a draw.
Yeah.
At the San Siro, and they were just under the
Yeah,
clock.
Like 10 men behind the ball.
One of the best defensive performances.
Yeah.
Where they belong, apparently. Not.
Right, Sonny, this one might be for you.
Oh, God. Isn't it?
In a dramatic 2-1 comeback, Spurs against Sheffield United, Dejan Kulusevski scored the latest ever Premier League winner. Can you give us the exact time
bloody
he scored? The closest one will get the point.
Wait, what was that again? Sorry.
So Kulusevski scored the latest ever Premier League winner
Yeah.
in the 2-1 win that Spurs got against Sheffield United. Can you give us the time that he scored? Closest will get the point.
Sonny is looking smug.
I just remember I was down the south coast drinking a lovely beer, and I just ran around the beer garden going,
I was like the exact opposite. I think I obviously wanted you to lose, and you were losing in like the 90th minute. So I was like, yeah.
I remember I going, get in.
And then you scored 2 goals at the latest thing. I was like, geez. Because do you remember when you did it against Leicester? Was it like last season or the season before?
yeah.
And I was like, I always talk too quickly. I get too excited and then you go score. Right.
That one was amazing.
Let's reveal.
Answer
3,
all the balls.
2, 1, let's go. 90 plus 11, 101, 98.
Same as you.
Yeah, same.
Mathematically, Matt is the closest. Because it's 99.53. Mathematically, you took.
9 seconds.
Don't. Oh.
It was a VAR.
23 seconds.
1 minute,
23 seconds.
7 seconds.
Yeah.
1 minute, 58 seconds.
That's brutal.
That was close. But yeah, 99.53.
One as well. The clock going up.
Oh, man.
That was
Fantastic.
good.
Right.
Feels more European.
September is done. It's time for October.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
On the topic of late winners, Man United scored 2 90-plus minute goals to win 2-1 against Brentford. But who scored the goals?
It's one player scored twice.
Yeah, both were scored by the same player.
October. Is that Manchester United, did you say?
Yeah. They won 2-1 against Brentford.
Yeah,
tricky.
definitely.
2 late goals by the same player.
I'm
Matt's
adamant.
very
Look
confident.
at the camera, guys. This is correct.
I love it. I love it from Matt.
I
love
remember
the
where I was.
confidence.
I spoke earlier.
Yeah.
100%.
Right.
Wait.
There's no doubt. No doubt.
3, 2, 1. Garnacho, Bruno, McTominay. We have one correct answer. It was
It's
Come
only
on.
he only does goals.
He only does late, big headline goals, doesn't he? Scott
He's a good
McTominay.
player, really. Yeah.
Fault is the Bruno.
I'll give you a quick score update.
Ooh.
Sonny, 8 points. Jacob, 8 points. Matt, 6 points. It's tight. It's tight.
It's all right.
It's tight.
Needs more beer.
Right, let's do some international football.
Oh. We're all done now.
Yeah. In a repeat of the Euro 2020 final where Italy and England played each other, there was a replay in a friendly. England played Italy in October. What was the score?
God knows.
October international break. England versus Italy. Everybody ready? 3, 2, 1. 2-all, 1-1, 2-1. We got no correct answers.
It was 3-1.
3-1 England.
Oh, they won.
Oh, yeah.
I knew we won because we got revenge. But
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't matter, we show up.
Yeah.
Right, back to Premier League.
Good.
Arsenal put 5 past Sheffield United. Who scored a hat-trick for Arsenal in this game?
Late October, Arsenal smashed 5 by Sheffield United.
That's 2 Arsenal questions already. I've
Hey,
no Burnley.
How am I going to get this one wrong?
Burnley lost again.
how many times did Burnley lose before December?
You could count the hat-trick one as a Burnley question.
Who scores a goal?
It was before Havertz was back on it, I think.
You would be correct in saying that.
You know what? I'll go with this guy. Probably wrong.
3,
I don't even know.
Probably wrong.
3, 2, 1.
He probably didn't as well.
Odegaard, Martinelli, Bukayo Saka. That's 0 points. This was a bit of a left fielder, Eddie Nketiah.
Oh, yes. Oh my
Who?
God, Eddie.
You take him at Spurs.
Oh,
He Richie.
gosh, that threw me off.
Right, here's another one that might throw you off. In a 1-1 draw between Brighton and Fulham, Evan Ferguson, who's that guy? Evan Ferguson and João Palhinha got the goals. Who's taller out of the two?
He's 6'4".
It's a 50-50.
It is indeed.
I feel like I know this.
João Palhinha or Evan Ferguson?
I think I know.
3, 2, 1. Evan Ferguson, Palhinha, Ferguson. It's Jacob.
Oh,
It's tight. João Palhinha, 1.9 metres.
Yeah.
Evan Ferguson, 1.88.
Oh.
So I remember when Odobert sat Palhinha on his arse, like Craven Cottage, I was like, how big he is getting sat down like a little 5'8" Odobert.
Right, that rounds up October, and we move into November. So, in our opinion, the weirdest game of the season saw Spurs.
There we go.
There you go, mate.
Oh, all
Host
negative.
Chelsea.
Cheers, man.
The game finished 4-1 Chelsea, but that doesn't even cover half of it. With 8 yellow cards and 2 reds, it was a feisty affair. But can you name the 2 red-carded players?
And you'll only get a point if you name both. Jacob doesn't look
I
confident
thought the
there.
question was going to be, how high was Spurs' line in metres?
How many minutes did they spend in the opposition half?
Yeah. All right, 3, 2, 1. Udogie Romero, well done.
Yes.
What a game that was.
A point
Oh.
apiece.
What a defeat.
Very good.
I was thinking, who's a hothead at Tottenham?
Yeah.
It's always going to be Romero, isn't it?
It's been fine since then, Touchwood.
I was going to say, he's kind of like mellowed out. He's taken like
Hey.
a bit of a leadership role, hasn't
He's
he?
getting sent off today.
Yeah.
I've jinxed it.
I know.
Right, from the weirdest game of the season to one of the best. Chelsea 4, Man City 4. That was a banger of a game. So we all know Cole Palmer got the winner. But what Man City player got their 4th goal and thought that was the winner?
Oh, there's 2 players in
Yeah, definitely.
Because this guy was in like the 88th minute, this Man City player scored. Obviously, you think that's the winner. And then Cole Palmer got like the 95th pen.
Oh, yeah, I'm not confident on this.
One Man City player got the goal. 3, 2, 1. Rodri, Stones, Rodri. Jacob! You're wrong, mate.
It's Rod-
Point apiece, it's Rodri.
See, I thought Ruben Diaz as well. It didn't
I feel like
that.
I had a vision in my head of him.
He
celebrating
went mad
something,
because it
yeah.
deflected and he thought that was it.
Yeah. Stones did score, I think, the first.
Yeah, I
I think, yeah,
I had a vision in my head of him celebrating in front of the camera.
Yeah.
He did, yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Garnacho scored probably the goal of the season against Everton at the end of November. An outrageous bicycle kick in the 3rd minute. But what shirt number does he wear? Jacob.
Jacob
He's
with
worrying.
the visuals.
Oh, wait a second.
When he looked at me, though, that gave me inspiration. I was like, maybe.
It's really in my face.
See it.
All right. What number does Garnacho wear? 3, 2, 1. 11, 17, 21. Matt,
Oh,
17. How did you know that?
That's pretty cool.
That is good. That's good knowledge, mate.
shocking.
I feel good now. So no matter what happens, I got that one. Yes.
And we're tight. It's
Hey.
10 points, 10 points, 9 points.
He's got the 2 United ones, right? What I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Right, December. Right, I think the surprise package of the season is probably Aston Villa. And they started off December on absolute fire. with wins against the top two, Arsenal and Man City. They won both games by the same score. What was that score? So they beat Arsenal and Man City at the start of December. What was that score? 3, 2, 1. 2-1, 1-0, 1-0. It was 1-0.
Remember, because they got clean sheets against City. Because Emery outclassed.
Oh,
them, that game.
yeah.
And Arteta, yeah. He had a... Yeah, Aston Villa, they've been good.
The game against Man City was the one where they absolutely dominated.
I haven't seen a team batter Man City like that.
That
Yeah,
was-
that's crazy.
So impressive. Right. Well, this season we've had quite a juicy golden boot race. Nice sort of differential from last season when Haaland just sort of ran away with it. Which striker scored the most goals in December?
I was going to call this question what player scored the most goals, but I thought that'd be like genuinely impossible. So what striker scored the most goals? Which I think gives you some leeway. Right. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ollie Watkins, Julian Alvarez, Ollie Watkins.
Oh, Watkins, yes.
It wasn't.
It wasn't at all.
It was Dom Solanke.
Oh,
Wait,
Solanke
what?
is.
a step-
I love Solanke.
Dom Solanke scored 6 goals in December.
Damn.
falling down the page.
Scored a hat-trick against Forest.
I love Solanke as well.
Dom Solanke, I think he's quality.
Quality.
You
Very
Are
good.
you taking him to Euros?
I want him at Spurs
Oh, well, there you go.
Tim.
Take him to Euros?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I think so.
over Tony.
Yeah, he dipped off a little bit.
There's a lot.
Tony's been shocking since
Yeah,
he's
true.
Yeah.
shocking.
Well, he bagged on his first game back, didn't he? And then that
I mean,
really-
Watkins or Solanke.
both.
Both.
Both,
Yeah,
yeah,
both.
definitely.
No,
both.
Rashford.
No Rashford, I agree. Grealish?
Yeah, no.
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 I would take him.
I think
take
you
him
have
to
to.
Grealish. I'd still be taking Grealish.
Yeah.
good.
Experience.
Yeah, man.
For social media.
Yeah, he is a good laugh. Right. To round up the first half of the season, at the end of the December. Oh, is that me?
Yeah, mate.
Oh, fucking! We don't actually know what we're doing here. At the so December manager of the month. Manager of the month. Who
Man
won?
of the month.
December manager of the month. I eventually got that one out.
If you don't get this, you're going to kick yourself.
3.
It weren't Ange. He won the first
I was looking through managers.
Yeah.
He won like 3 in a row, didn't he?
Wasn't
when it was better.
Yeah, the good times.
3, 2, 1.
Too late. I put it as well when he said it. I'd already put it.
Oh my God, Jacob with the last minute winner.
No, it was. Emery.
The first question from December was Aston Villa start the season on fire and they beat the top
To be
two.
honest, I put Arteta, then I went, no, you'll be by Villa. And put it to
Yeah.
Emery.
That was good.
I'm not listening.
Good evening.
Right. To round up the first half of the season,
This is a good question. This is probably my favourite question on the list. So,
to round up the first... Oh, this is a good question, to be fair. I haven't even read it. To round up the first half of the season, at the end of the month, there was a great match between Man United and Aston Villa that finished 3-2 after a late winner from Rasmus Højlund. That was his first Premier League goal. Some say it was inspired by Aussie singer Sean Millis. What was his song called? Do you remember this? It was doing all the rounds, all across social media.
It was viral.
Remember, that was the day that we beat Sheffield United 5
No
no.
clue.
What was his song called that inspired? It was pretty much like a love song to Rasmus Højlund.
I'm just making this
Might be
up.
not right there.
We could have some funny answers here.
Oh god, this is terrible. Let's go.
Right, 3, 2, 1.
I don't even know.
Waiting on a miracle. Waiting on
I
a
don't even
miracle.
know what it's called.
You're the man. You're the man.
You're the man. He is the man. But
I was
yes,
like, what is he doing?
waiting on a miracle is correct.
Let's sing it after 3. No.
Oh, if anyone wants to do a little rendition.
Right, Roz, give us a nice little score update as we before we head into the second half of the season.
Right. Sonny, 11 points. Jacob, 13 points. Matt, 10 points.
So there's only 3 points in it at the minute.
It's tight. It's better than last season.
Yeah.
Last season, right now, Ruben was on about 14. And then the other two boys are on about 2 and 4. Right. New year, January 2024. The Premier League kicked off with a bang. With a great match that finished 4-2. First game of the year. New Year's Day. What were the two teams in this game? 4-2. Quality game. This is a hard one, actually. I think
This is hard because, like, from sort of December through like the end of January, it's just so much.
Was it on January the 1st?
Yeah. First game of the year.
I'm just making up teams.
First Premier League game of the year.
I'm just gonna make up any team. Sorry.
Colchester, you know.
And who could I make?
Right.
I've no
Under the
idea.
radar.
3,
I haven't even wrote anyone down.
2, 1.
Just made it up.
Go.
I don't know what's going on.
Brighton Spurs. Liverpool Newcastle is correct. Wolves Newcastle.
I thought that said Wales versus Newcastle.
It was because Jota dove for the penalty to kill the game.
It was indeed Liverpool versus Newcastle.
Remember, because my nana was screaming at the TV. Newcastle.
Moving on to some transfers that happened in the January window. It was a summer consisting of multiple £100 million transfers, but it was a fairly quiet winter window. Who was the most expensive Premier League signing in the January transfer window?
There was silence.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I'm like, ooh.
Well, that gives you a kind of clue. The number is low.
How much was?
Who was the most expensive
I'm trying to think how much.
January transfer signing?
In Premier League.
Yeah, in the Premier League.
I'm trying to think how much Augustin was.
Dun, dun, dun.
I have no clue.
It's
All
a
right.
complete guess.
3,
3, 2,
I've just written nothing. I've just put a zigzag. I don't even-
1.
I got
Radu Dragozan, Adam Wharton, Matt with a squiggle.
Zorro.
Exactly. Sorry.
It was indeed Radu Dragozan.
You inspired me earlier when you said you did a video on it.
Right. So, do you know how much it was for?
26.
26.7.
I'm not going to give you an extra point.
I thought it was gonna be one of them like out there ones.
Yeah.
Nah, well, that is kind of out there though. Radu Dragozan, 26.
I wrote it down after I'd done one. I was like, he's got it wrong, I think.
Well, yeah, that's a tricky one because
Yeah.
the January winter was actually.
It was a bit of a stinker, yeah.
We're the only one who spent.
Yeah. And you're still bad.
I know.
And probably the biggest breaking news of the season hit at the end of January. Jurgen Klopp announced he's leaving Liverpool.
Thank God.
Tell me about it. Klopp's been absolute giant during his time at the Premier League. But can you name how many Manager of the Month awards he's had in his time at the Premier League? Closest will get a point. How many Manager of the Month?
That was quick.
He's been here like 8 years, I think. So in 8
I've got
years,
2 numbers.
how many Manager of the Months has Jurgen Klopp got?
I read it on like a dedicated poster. Yeah, the Klopp the other day. I've got 2 numbers enough. I think I've picked
All
one
right.
wrong.
3, 2, 1. 4, 13, 27.
I'm the greatest manager of all time.
Yeah.
Is 4 more or less outrageous than 20?
You just said sensible one in the middle.
So Jacob is correct. It was 10.
I said I think it was 11 was in my
Yeah,
head.
so it's 10. So Jacob gets the point.
27. The greatest manager to ever manage.
Just constantly winning manager awards, but only wins one Premier. I love that. But yeah,
No, because like you know,
pretty mental, to
Fergie
be fair.
famously never won a lot of them.
Yeah.
So that was my thing.
yeah, that is true. Yeah.
That's true.
Well, it's like Kevin De Bruyne in Player of the Month.
Yeah.
I don't think I think he's got like 1.
No, yeah, true. And then you've got Sean Dyche.
Mm.
Banking bombs every season.
Yeah, literally.
Right. At the start of February, Wolves smashed Chelsea 4-2 at Stamford Bridge with a hat-trick from Mateus Cunha. From which club did Wolves sign him from?
I remember you had
Some quick answers here. Right. Let's reveal in 3, 2, 1.
Athletic, RB Leipzig.
La Liga.
Atletico Madrid. Yeah.
It's a point apiece for Matt and Sonny.
That is so bad.
Oh, the Leipzig.
I don't even.
Poor. Mind game.
There's a lot of questions about him, sort of.
I think he's a baller.
But
Yeah, he's a good.
He's so good, yeah.
he had a few injuries, but he's just constantly bounced back.
When they first signed him, I was like, oh, I don't know, it's a little bit
Yeah.
expensive. I think it was like 45 million. I think. I was like, oh.
Big money.
But yeah, he's a baller. All right, February, Arsenal were absolutely flying in February. They played 4 Premier League matches. How many goals they scored in those 4 games?
Oh.
Is this nearest?
Yeah, we'll make it nearest. How many goals they score in 4 games? And the fact that this is a question makes you think there's a lot of goals, obviously.
I think I've got it.
Oh, Jacob's confident. All right, 3, 2, 1. 20 goals, 18 goals, 24 goals. Jacob was confident for a reason. Because it was indeed 18 goals.
Oh,
What's wrong?
Because I know they scored 3. They scored 5 in a row.
Was that the
Yeah.
They
West,
scored
Three
5,
times.
6,
West Ham?
3 against
It was
Liverpool.
United, West Ham, Burnley.
Yeah.
Crazy month.
That's unbelievable.
take 20.
Yeah, 20's close. So yeah,
Dubai trip, innit? Did wonders for them.
Yeah. Because my dad left at half time and we got beat 5.
yeah. Well, the Dubai trip was when he, Arteta asked like that.
Yeah.
When did they bring in Win?
The dog, that was the start of the season, I think, yeah.
That's the main reason. They're doing
Weird. In the dog.
Right. Man United have had a horror season. But one shining light is the emergence of a man named Kobe Mainu. He received February Goal of the Month award. Which team did he score the goal against?
He's no one won.
Oh, that was quick to the boards from everybody there.
Everybody.
I like the confidence
He's
here.
gonna start thinking about
Maine's got the best.
This is weird.
Man United knowledge here. Right, 3, 2, 1. Wolves, Wolves, Wolves.
See you
Bang
later.
on.
Wolves. Very good.
I remember how annoyed I
Some
was.
PR
when that
for
Well, absolute banger of a goal as well. Like,
To be fair, you do.
yeah, banger of a goal. Right, we're in March now. Aston Villa versus Spurs has been a good battle for the Champions League spot. In March, Spurs travelled to Aston Villa and went riot, won 4-0. But an Aston Villa player got red carded. What was the Aston Villa player that got red carded? Or who was he?
Oh, it caused loads of. Is it? I don't know if it's the one that caused loads of that massive fight, wasn't it? I think that was at Tottenham.
Mate.
What Villa player got red carded? We'll reveal in 3,
Oh, I know it is. Yeah.
2, 1, go. John McGinn, John McGinn, John McGinn. Indeed, it was John McGinn.
I Matty Cash down for a second because
The
it
enemy.
was a massive kick off
Yeah.
when he injured.
Yeah,
Ben
right at the
Tank.
end, there was like, I think Kamara got in a fight or something. It was like everyone was
kicked off, yeah.
hitting each other.
At the home leg, didn't it? Not the home leg, but
He-
it was at
he
Tottenham. He
broke-
injured Ben
yeah.
Tank. didn't
Yeah, yeah,
He injured Doherty the couple of years before.
Right.
We don't like him.
he? Someone like. It's
Right.
on stage.
We finally have a question for Jacob.
Oh,
Probably get it wrong.
Oh, boy.
Burnley had arguably one of their best results of the season at the end of March, drawing 2-2 away at Chelsea,
We should have won.
playing over half the match with 10 men.
We got robbed.
Who got Burnley's 81st minute equaliser?
Oh.
Jacob, make sure you cover your board.
yeah, Jacob fucking. I'll just put
Can
it down.
I sing the chant? Can I sing the chant?
yeah.
oh, here's a chant. There we go. There's a clue.
Yeah,
Right.
You won't know.
Right, what Burnley player scored the 81st minute equaliser? 3, 2, 1, go.
No.
Dara O'Shea, it was indeed. Very good.
Oh,
Rodriguez hit the
Was
bar,
it
didn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, that's why.
And we should have won it. It was 3. It was 2 for
when he
me.
hit the bar, the header. No.
Yeah, we got robbed by that Aston Young red card.
Yeah, big time.
I'll
Right,
play that.
another team that has exceeded expectations this season is Bournemouth, under new manager Andoni Iraola. He received the Manager of the Month award at the end of March, but what club was he managing before Bournemouth?
Literally did it. I literally got a message from a fan from that club.
What was that club, Jacob?
Oh, I've got it.
Oh, there we go.
Think-
Right, so what club was Andoni Iraola managing before Bournemouth? 3, 2, 1. Eibar, no. Bilbao, no. Real Valladolid.
Oh, Valentine.
No,
no.
It's Vallecano.
Oh, no.
Real Vallecano. Sorry, I done you dirty then.
Oh,
I read Vala and I was like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
Valladolid.
God's sake.
Yeah, Rayo Vallecano.
Oh, man.
So close.
We're moving in to April now. The title race is heating up. It's getting spicy. You got Sky doing all their bits. The running, as they keep coining it.
I'm sure I came up with that name.
I'm pretty sure you did as well. But yeah, there was 3 teams battling it out. Then Liverpool fell off. Liverpool bottled the title race in April. They played 6 Premier League matches, but how many points did they get?
Oh.
So out of a possible 18 points, how many points do they get?
Was it as bad as you think it was, or like
Can't.
the other teams just?
There
much
is
better?
stumped is the adjective I'd use to describe what's going on here. How many points do they get?
3, 2, 1.
7 points from Sonny. 7 points. 8 points from Matt. It was 8 points.
Shut up! No.
How bad is that though?
Liverpool United fan. Pushing up 27 minutes. They're going to get slapped.
It's all challenging Liverpool. Out of a possible 18, got 8. That is.
And then Klopp got manager of the month.
That is. Did he?
No.
Oh, I was going to say. That's ridiculous.
Right.
Right. In April, one player scored their first goal of the season. We think this player is absolutely pants. That player is Anthony.
Matt's favourite Man United player.
Hey, guys.
As a resident Man United fan.
Anthony scored his first Premier League goal of the season in April. That's shocking. Who did he score that goal against?
Oh.
What team did Anthony, an £80 million Manchester
The
United
deadest celebration
signing?
ever as well.
Thinking.
Who did he score his first Premier League goal of the season against?
No, it wasn't.
God, I can't think.
3, 2, 1, go. Liverpool. It was Burnley.
He pulled Sonic the Hedgehog out from the.
Did he?
Yeah, that's like holding it up. Yeah.
Where did I get Liverpool? Oh, it's the F.
Is he the worst player in the Premier League?
No.
Ooh,
I think he's been quite good lately.
who's worse than him? I'm trying to think.
He was good against us.
Pound for pound worst.
Yeah, I think he's the worst
No,
signing.
he is.
Yeah.
I think he's awful.
Like, people talk about Nicolas Pepe a lot.
I'm going to say one.
I don't even want to hear Pepe's
Hans Del Croix exists. You probably don't even know who that is.
No.
That's how bad he is. Some Belgian guy that we paid like 2 million for it, and he is.
Yeah, but Anthony was 80 million.
If you just take out quality though, he runs like he's got sticks like tying his legs together. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, Anthony is
Anthony's pants.
absolute. Oh, yeah.
Pepe a close second.
Hey.
End of that line.
Oh yeah, end of belly.
Oh, yes.
Discussion. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Richarlison, is that a worse signing than Pepe?
No,
No.
No. I think I do rate Richarlison.
I think Richarlison's done. He's
I think
What? Quite like
Pepe was all right. No, Pepe, when he was at Lille that season, had
Was crazy.
second goals to an
Mbappe,
assist to Messi
Oh,
in
yeah.
Europe, and then he fell off like that.
I think the thing with Pepe was,
his
it's like,
first season in the Prem, he got double-figure goals.
but like Pepe was Arsenal's first big money signing for.
He was.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, 100%.
Should have gone for
yeah.
Zaha.
And so there was so much spotlight on him that it was almost doomed to fail.
Yeah.
I mean, he was meant to come in and be like the next Henry or something, and we've seen Arsenal now be not necessarily smarter, but they've had more success with their signings. But yeah, maybe Pepe was a little bit done by.
I think he was.
But for me,
started well, man.
Anthony was brought over to work with a manager he worked with before,
Thanks.
and he's got worse.
Yeah.
Should have got
And the
Kudus.
way he acts.
Literally had it by his flag.
Yeah, he's like, he picked the worst out of the lot. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Have you seen his tattoo?
the
Oh, yeah, Luke was showing me on the train here. It's so bad.
horrendous.
Brazilians.
If you get a tattoo of yourself celebrating,
Oh gosh, that's sad.
yeah.
It's Sonic the Hedgehog.
I'll find to get one when I win this.
Right. End of April. So this is fairly recent memory. So there's no excuses here, guys. At the end of April, Coventry City almost reached the FA Cup final. Maybe a little bit hard done by. After a dramatic comeback from 3-0 down against a stinky Manchester United. Who scored Coventry's 95th minute penalty?
Oh.
Jacob's knowledge of the Championship coming in clutch here.
So this goal took it to extra time.
Baller.
It's the guy.
I also think he's a baller.
Coventry's record signing, I think.
I think he's so good.
I've written
Right.
it, and now you said that I know the name. I can't change it now.
You can change it.
Change it.
Just change it.
Matt's going for a
Does
change.
he play for?
What if it's the guy he had before?
I'm sticking with it. I'm sticking with it.
We've got in his head.
I know you have.
I hope I've got it right because there's two that it could have.
3, 2, 1.
I don't know if it's.
Question mark. Had you right?
Callum
O'Hare.
O'Hare is wrong.
It was had you right.
Callum O'Hare missed his penalty, didn't he?
Yes, but they have a player called O'Hare, yeah.
Yeah.
Callum
Callum
O'Hare. That's all right.
I really like
it.
Yeah.
Callum O'Hare and Casey Palmer.
I thought it was Adjure, but then I was thinking, could it? Sims did score. So.
Yeah, he scored
I didn't
before, yeah.
Him, so.
Yeah, Haji Wright's an absolute baller.
Very
I think had you right. So good, yeah.
Quality player.
If record signing when it's 6-7 million.
Yeah, he's a good player. Right, we're in May now, so there's no excuses for wrong answers because this literally
I don't
happened.
know what I had
Like,
for dinner last night.
yeah,
We're literally 11 days into May.
yeah,
so
all of this is literally like last week. Right, Champions League final is set at Wembley. We've got Dortmund versus Real Madrid. Can you give me the aggregate score of both semi-finals?
Oh,
And you'll only get a point if you get both. So what was the aggregate
the
score
answers you've got here,
in Dortmund PSG and the aggregate score?
because aggregate means across both.
Yeah.
So you're not asking for the aggregate, you're asking for the individual scores of both matches.
No, the aggregate score.
Do it all
The
together.
aggregate
All
means
together.
overall.
Yeah, that's
basically-
you overall.
You want that together.
No, I want the separate scores.
So you want the individual matches from the game at Dortmund and the game at Madrid.
No, that game
Of
happened
each game,
twice,
yeah.
and that game happened twice. So we need 2 scores basically across.
I think I've got it.
Yeah, the thing is,
got it.
Luke's overcomplicated it.
I never watched
I had
it.
to do quick maths there and go,
Yeah.
what's that? Is
All right,
with GCSEs. in.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, I've-
Dortmund 2, PSG 0, correct. Madrid 4, Bayern Munich 3, correct.
Yeah.
I've written the wrong scores.
Jacob, incorrect. You said 3-2 when it was 4-3. And Matt, what have you done there?
4-3.
What's that, 2 points?
This is the 2-2. This one was Real Madrid Bayern.
Okay, and that's 4-3, but you got that one wrong.
Yeah. Oh, damn.
Okay. So just a point for Sonny. So yeah, it was 2-0 Dortmund.
Yeah.
They won 1-0 both legs.
Oh yeah.
My European knowledge.
Three
is
Real
Premier
Madrid.
League knowledge.
It was a 2-all win and a 2-1.
I was struggling with the
Setting us
first
up
leg.
for,
I was like,
tasting
PSG
Champions
didn't score.
League.
But I
It's
mean,
my favourite.
I hope he does.
Yeah.
Hope Royce.
I think
does it.
the neutrals will all be rooting for Dortmund.
Yeah.
But it will just be Real
But-
Madrid.
and United mud for Sancho as well.
Yeah.
Wasn't
It is good, yeah.
Going back
To
to
well,
maybe make Dortmund rue their decision. I mean, not they had a choice in letting him go, but yeah, I mean that's a storyline for the
He's the
season.
winner though, and Predators as well. Volley as well. Man, imagine.
At Wembley.
Oh wow.
Yeah, like you
Against
said,
the
he's
Germans.
just living through the best storyline. Just
Real Madrid
He is
have
Alex
never
Yeah.
won. Real Madrid have never won a Champions League in England.
yeah, I saw the last Wembley final was Dortmund Bayern,
Yeah.
which is crazy.
Yeah, they've won.
Well,
They've won in Wales and
I've got a
Scotland.
good debate. I heard this the other day on Talksport. If Leverkusen were in the Champions League final,
Yes, I
would
heard
they beat
this.
Real
They were
Madrid?
saying this during
I
the
think they would.
No, you know what it would be? It would be like we'd have 6 goals in each
Yeah,
time
yeah.
for both teams.
I think
Like, it'd be like 10-10 all goals scored in injury
Why
time.
would they beat Dortmund, lose to Real Madrid?
because Real
Real
Madrid
Madrid's
has
just their competition.
Real Madrid
that dog in them.
Too clutch.
Too much.
Yeah.
Yes.
I saw people saying
Yeah, but then it's like,
Yeah.
Leverkusen versus Ipswich.
That's
would
cigar
just be
fight.
all-
Oh,
yeah.
to be fair though,
Wearing
then
a cardigan as well.
Yeah.
you think that though, but then also the clutch Real Madrid, no team in Europe scored more goals past the 90th minute.
Then Leverkusen. I think they're on like 19 or something.
I mean, if they go on to do the rest of the season unbeaten, and they still got to play for the German.
So they got the
domestic
German Cup
Yeah.
next
They've got-
week
and
and
the Europa League. If they go and they win both of those.
unbeaten.
I've got a debate
It's the
actually.
best season
do you,
ever.
Do you think the invincible job that they're doing is a better achievement than Leicester win the Premier
Yes.
League?
I think
Yeah.
so. I
Yeah.
think so.
I think it goes Leicester, Greece, then
Because it's not like Bayern Munich going and doing it. It's like Leverkusen. And I know they're a big club in Germany.
But they've never won it
But-
before.
but-
That is a good debate.
But what it does was
I think Leicester is mental because they were literally a relegation club.
The put well the year before.
yeah, but
Liverpool
not
got
losing a game, like an actual invincible season, not an Arsenal invincible
Yeah.
season where you did lose games.
But that's invincible across all competitions.
Yeah, that it is ridiculous.
That's incredible.
I think if they win the treble, we have to. be.
and it's Xabi Alonso's first season as manager.
And also, you mentioned that the Zidane one. That year they lost all 3. They lost that Champions League final.
Yeah.
They lost the Bundesliga and they lost the cup. So it's a bit of a.
yeah.
And it's not like it's a team filled with your Mbappes and your Haalands and Fodens
Well,
and
you
whoever.
still got Florian Wirtz.
But
But
it's
that's very good.
But he's grown.
He's grown with the
That's-
club,
yeah,
hasn't
yeah,
he?
yeah.
So yeah, that's a,
I do also think they had the best transfer window in the summer.
oh yeah, Grimaldo for three.
Yeah, Tells, they got Tells in. My boy Tell.
Well, next 2 questions are Bayern Leverkusen questions.
Oh god.
All right, so they
Can't face it.
obviously the kind of club of the season, story of the season. Not only have they won their first ever Bundesliga title, but they're currently going unbeaten whilst they're doing it. They've scored their fair share of late winners, but most recently they scored a late winner against Roma to book their place in the Europa League final. Who scored their 97th minute goal?
Easy.
97th minute equaliser.
Oh,
I think this happened about 2 days ago.
yeah.
They didn't win the game. They drew 2-2.
Oh, yeah, I've got it.
But who scored the goal to keep their unbeaten run alive?
Telling the camera, I've got it right. 100%.
Yeah.
Here we go. Matt's back on his crud again.
Back on it, the crud. Here we go.
Right, 3, 2, 1. Frimpong, Stanisic. It was Stanisic.
Come on.
Very
I put a
good.
tweet out saying how funny would it be if Palacio scored a 97th minute equaliser, and then it was Stanisic that did it instead.
Right, score update. Sonny, 17 points. Jacob, 17 points. Matt, 15 points.
Oh,
No, there's
Jacob's
on 21, 22.
I thought I was like, I was wrong.
Jacob,
You can't give point deductions.
I've missed a collection of fives
I'm not Everton. You had to take points off.
it might break
for
early.
dropping the mic earlier. Yeah, 22 points.
So yeah, so
22 and 15.
Ooh.
we do have one question left.
Oh, so he's won.
Oh, Jacob's look, he's right.
And it's worth 22
Yeah,
points.
please, yeah, it's worth 30 points. Come on.
Right. Whilst we're talking about Leverkusen, their draw against Roma took their unbeaten run to 49 matches. Which other European club record did they break? So there was a European club which had an unbeaten run of 48 matches. But which club's record did they break?
It's been everywhere.
Yeah. I went there in the summer.
Oh, there we go.
Now he's saying that, I'm like, where would he have gone in the summer?
Prague.
I beef.
Okay, this one. Oh my God, have I got this? You know what? Oh wow.
It's been everywhere on Twitter.
Right, 3, 2,
I've
1.
messed up on this one.
Benfica,
Damn it.
Madrid.
Oh.
It was Benfica.
Well done.
And there we have it.
That brings the
That was
big
class. That
fat
was class.
quiz of the season
Jacob's buzzing.
to an end. If there was any doubts, Roz, please read out the scores.
So in third place, thank you for coming. Absolute start. My boy,
Man
Matt,
United fan.
Hey.
15 points for Matt.
Thank you.
Sonny, just checking my maths is correct. 18 points.
Correct.
Yeah, strong start. Petered off. It is what it is.
And then Jacob out in front, 23 points. 5 points clear, actually.
I could just see every time we had a question about Premier League, Jacob would just revert back to what happened to Burnley.
Yeah.
He was like, my nan was fuming about
But yeah,
I left at half time for that one.
Some of them I don't know how I got. I don't see.
I mean,
the,
it's
The United one.
the United numbers.
It's been tight. It's been good. Better than last year because last year was a clear
100%,
winner.
yeah.
This has been good. It's been, yeah.
when
All
you
knowledge has been good.
when you do things like this, you look back at the beginning of the season, you think that happened this season.
Yeah.
Like so many things that have happened.
Like last season, we had a question about the Conte versus Tuchel
I knew
handshake.
you were going to say that.
And we were like, even then, we couldn't believe that happened that season. It felt like it was so long ago. But yeah, thank you everyone for getting involved. Thank
Yeah.
you, Sonny. Thank you, Jacob. Thank you, Matt. All their stuff will be in the description.
Yeah,
They're
if you-
top boys.
If you want to just quickly give a shout out, Sonny, give a shout out to your channel.
Yeah, Sonny Talk Spurs. If you love Tottenham, come over there. If you just want to wind me up in the comments, get over there as well.
Jacob,
Jacob Horsfall, everything, analytical stuff, talking about football, anything. Literally, Championship, Premier League. Love it.
Matt, plug your stuff.
Matt, back in the net podcast. Real Arsenal fan, not United. Imagine there, but yeah.
I didn't see it.
Arsenal fan, but listen, come through. I did talk about Premier League.
I'm gonna have Roz just edit over Man United.
I would never do that to a fellow Gooner.
Yeah, ladies
There
and
we
gentlemen,
go.
thank you very much for watching. It's been the Ball Draw Big Fat Quiz of the season, the second time around. Much better performance, and congratulations to our winner, Jacob. Big Ball Draw. Thank you very much for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and it's live.